like please хлеб, please хлеб, please. Well, good night. A little bit passive aggressive. What do you think? Well, good night. Is this okay to say when you're not mad at someone? Hello and welcome to Unit 3, Lesson 1. My name is Yana. I'm your native Russian speaker, and you, me, and Duolingo continuing with Section 1. Now we move to this Unit 3. We're going to be doing the first lesson where we're going to be greeting people, identifying common objects, and let's see how we can do it together. Park здесь means park is here. The options we have is park, word exactly that we're gonna need. Yulia is a Russian name, short version Yulia. Vladimir is the Russian male name. The shorter version would be Vlad or Vladik. Здесь means here. Pyotr is the male Russian name. Shorter version would be Petya. And Maria, short version is Masha. But park здесь. Bread, please means хлеб, пожалуйста. Usually would say something like this in a cafe or a restaurant. Хлеб, пожалуйста, извините, хлеб, пожалуйста, excuse me, bread, please. Or будьте добры, хлеб, пожалуйста. Like please хлеб, please хлеб, please. Bread, please means хлеб, пожалуйста. The options we have учитель means a teacher. Sok is juice. До завтра means till tomorrow, literally. Хлеб is what we need, means bread. Пожалуйста is please, we need that. Спокойной ночи means good night. До свидания, Yulia means goodbye, Yulia. And the options we have Nina, which is a female name. Evening means вечер. Night means ночь. Thank means thank you, means спасибо. Yulia is the name we're looking for, and goodbye means пока or до свидания. Извините, метро там means excuse me, is subway there? Question mark. And the remaining options are утро, which means morning. Все means everything, or it. For example, это все means that's it, or all. Все это, all of this. We would use все in both of these scenarios. Пожалуйста means please, and доброе means good. For example, доброе утро means good morning. Спасибо, пока means thank you, goodbye, or thank you, bye. The remaining options are milk, which means молоко. Evening means вечер. I means я. And welcome, добро пожаловать. Or пожалуйста, for example, if you say you are welcome, you say пожалуйста. Somebody says thank you, спасибо, you say пожалуйста. You're welcome. Of course, Yulia means конечно, Yulia. And конечно is a useful word to know. It's used very often, as you might suspect. Конечно. And remaining options we have ну, which is most often used as well. Chai means tea, just like chai in English. До завтра means till tomorrow. And где means where. And here's exactly what I was talking about. Ну, спокойной ночи means, well, good night. A little bit passive-aggressive. What do you think? Well, good night. Is this okay to say when you're not mad at someone? The remaining options are yes means да, of course means конечно, new word we just start to use. Yulia is Yulia, or Yulia, short as Yulia. And where is где? Where is Yulia? For example, где Yulia? Добрый день, мама здесь means good evening. Is mom here? Добрый день, мама здесь? The remaining options we have is park, which means park. Metro is subway. Maya is a female name, woman name. And спокойной ночи means good night. У меня есть blank means I have something. We have three options. Ем, меня, and молоко. Let's go one by one. Ем means eat. Меня means me. У меня есть or у меня нет. I have or I don't have. And молоко means milk. So, out of all these three options, молоко would fit perfectly. Since we cannot say у меня есть ем, it doesn't make any sense. I have eat. У меня есть меня also doesn't explain us anything. What is it that we have? And молоко explains perfectly. I have milk. У меня есть молоко. Дело and тело. Both of these words are actual words used in Russian language. Дело could mean an actual business. I have my business. У меня есть свое дело. Or у меня есть дела, meaning I have things to do, usually. And тело means body. Letters D, T are often paired together to train a young Russian children, like myself used to be, to distinguish between them two. The, t, used as a dull and ringing pair. The is considered to be a ringing. We activate our throat and our vocal cords to create the sound, versus t sounds more as a noise rather than a vocalized letter. This is the best way how I can explain this. D is like ringing, you use in your vocal cords, you actually pronounce it so you can distinguish the versus t. It's more of the duller sound that you creating with just your throat. It's like the sound very close to your lips. D, дело, тело. Дело, business or things. Тело is a body. In this case, it's дело. Blank утро, папа. And we have two options. Доброе or добрый. To choose a correct one, we should look at the first word that goes after the blank, which is утро, means morning. Most importantly, утро has a letter O in the end, which makes it fall under a middle gender category according to Russian language rules. Утро, оно мое. And since утро is a middle gender, the word that would describe a noun that is a middle gender would also have an ending that will be similar to a noun that goes after this. So we're describing with the adjectives. What kind of morning is a good one? Утро какое? Доброе. So ое in the end is something that we're looking for to describe the word утро. Добрый we would use if we would describe, for example, papa. Actually, funny enough, доброе утро means good morning, but if we would want to say добрый папа, it wouldn't mean good papa necessarily. It would mean kind papa. Добрый means kind. So technically, literally, доброе утро means kind morning. Since утро is a middle gender, we would use the first option доброе because it has an ое in the end that often is used to match the noun that goes after this adjective. But funny enough, if we would want to use a second one, we could use it in the same exact sentence, but to describe noun papa. Добрый папа, и in the end, because papa is a male gender. И краткое in the word добрый would match the gender that papa is. Does it make sense? Доброе утро, добрый папа, good morning, kind papa. Kind dad. Russian language for you. See you tomorrow, Nina means увидимся завтра, Nina. Or до завтра, Nina. The remaining options we have is там, which means there, over there, вот там. Пока, goodbye. Or пока, until, but that will come later. Ну is well, and чай means tea. Извините, где метро means excuse me, where's the subway? The remaining options we have yes, which means да. Goodbye means пока. Thank means спасибо. And night is ночь. How are you doing, Victoria? Как ты, Victoria? Or как дела, Victoria? Just like we saw before, дело and тело, дела, just like I mentioned, is a plural of дело. It means more of like how are the things, Victoria. So how are you doing? In English, как дела, Victoria? And usually would say, хорошо, спасибо, if we don't want to go into it too much. And the remaining options we have метро, which is subway. Спокойной ночи means good night. Пожалуйста means welcome. And утро is morning. Артур уже здесь means Arthur is already here. Arthur is a male name. Уже already, здесь, here. And the remaining options we have is хорошо, which means good. Вероника, woman name. Ruslan, male name. Mikhail, male name. Извините, где мой чай? Usually something we would say in a cafe or restaurant, but it means, excuse me, where is my tea? Question mark. The remaining options are have means есть, or иметь, I have, she has. There means там, like over there, вон там. Yes means да, and everything means все. Добрый вечер, все хорошо means good afternoon, is everything okay? Question mark. Remaining options for us are утро, which means morning. Конечно, great word to know, means of course. Есть is have, and пока means bye. And thank you so much for watching. We're done with lesson 1 in unit 3. If you find this useful to know translation of all the word choices that we have presented by Duolingo for us, I personally found this a little bit annoying when I'm studying French or Spanish in Duolingo and I don't remember or I don't know the words they provided me with and I cannot click on it to know what does it mean. So I thought it might be a nice addition, but you guys, you let me know. And start to learning many more new words such as утро is morning, вечер is evening, ночь is night. We know how to say good morning, доброе утро, or добрый вечер, good evening, or спокойной ночи, good night. We start to use words such as of course means конечно, super useful to know. There's a lot of new, very useful information for anyone who would want to elevate their Russian language knowledge. So please let me know if you find this lesson useful. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you do, and I'll see you in the next one. Пока!